Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to What's Going On Central Illinois, the Greater Peoria Public Affairs Program. It's a weekly check of charitable community events, organizations, and neighborhood goings-on with me, Roxy, a production of Cumulus Central Illinois. Now let's get into it. Today we're talking with Brent Oest. He is the Development Director for the Crittenton Center. Good morning.
Hi, Roxy. Thanks for having me. It's great to be back with you today.
I feel like you were just here, but we got to talking off air, and you were here for the Festival of Trees.
Yeah, that was a tremendous event. Time flies. It doesn't seem like that was in December, and now we're here in March already. It's crazy.
We're marching right into 2025.
I see what you did there.
I know. Thank you. So the Crittenton Center has been around. Tell me again how many years, because it's wild.
The Crittenton Centers has been around this year 133 years, serving Peoria, Tazewell, and Woodford counties, serving children and families in crisis in Peoria, Tazewell, and Woodford counties.
Amazing. And there is a new first-year event, but it's a refresh, the Crittenton Community Care Drive.
That's right. We are excited to kick off our inaugural Crittenton's Community Care Drive. It was formerly known as Fill the Crib, but we're new and improved this year. And while the name's changed, the goal's still the same. We're collecting basic need items for children and families in crisis in Tazewell, Peoria, and Woodford County.
Now, remind listeners what this 133-year-old organization that has been it's been a pillar in our community, what they do, what programs they offer, who they serve, and how people can get in touch.
Basically, Crittenton Centers, again, has been around 133 years, and the mission's basically been serving children and families in crisis from day one. That's looked different. We had 4,000 adoptions. We used to do up until, I believe, the early 70s. So we've kind of evolved to meet the needs of the community. Currently, those needs are the crisis nursery. That's what most people in the community know us for. What they may not know is we had the first crisis nursery in the state of Illinois.
Well, of course we did.
Of course we did,
I love
Roxy.
that.
Yeah, so now there's 8 crisis nurseries in Illinois. Another one of our programs, we have our family services, we have our home visiting program, and our family advocacy center. And we have a new program that, well, it's not necessarily new, but we do have a doula program that started about a year ago. So we're excited to kick that off. We have a community doula and a agency doula.
Now, for those who don't know, what is a doula?
You would put me on the spot with that, wouldn't you, Roxy? A doula, for those who may not know, and I will give you a very basic definition.
That's all we need.
There you go. They're basically a non-medical personnel who's an advocate for mom or the family while you're in labor, usually from about 7 months until a couple months after delivery. They're that resource, they're that voice for you to be the voice when maybe you feel you don't have one. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
So now there's a doula program. Crittenton Community Care Drive is coming up. That's a lot of C's.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, we're excited. It's a lot of C's, but it's going to stick on top of the mind. Crittenton's Community Care Drive is an awesome chance to get to really make a huge impact in the springtime to all the families in our area.
So let's talk about it some more.
Yeah.
Where do people go? What do they need? How long does it run?
Sure.
I got questions, Brent.
Well, you know what, Roxy? I came with answers, lucky enough. Crittenton Community Care Drive starts March 17th through April 17th. Now, how this works is we have participating businesses, and if there are businesses that would like to participate still, feel free to reach out. I'm sure we'll have some contact information at the end here. But participating businesses host a box at their business. Crittenton will provide statistics and some fun facts if you choose to share with your clientele or post for your clientele. And then we collect usually basic need items. We'll have a list for you, but usually it's diapers, wipes, formula. But there's things also like some bath toys for our home visiting program. It could be baby wipes. It could be first aid kits. It could be hygiene items. But there will be a list. And, of course, we will have a QR code. We do take monetary donations because the impact is not always needed right away. You need that impact later down the line as well.
Now, Crittenton serves so many people. Can people volunteer? Are there volunteer opportunities at Crittenton?
Absolutely. We are currently revamping our volunteer program, but I encourage people to, again, there should be a contact later. Reach out to me. I love to have a conversation. We have from landscaping opportunities to light office work opportunities. We have a lot of different opportunities for people to volunteer, but I also want to hear from those who may be interested in Crittenton. If you want to learn how you can help, I'm happy to have a conversation and see what may fit for you personally or for your business personally, because it's not a one size fits all, and we realize that. And the more people we have involved, the greater impact we can all make.
Yeah, community collaborations are very impactful.
100%. I do want to throw into Roxy, that all of our participating businesses, I believe we have about 50 now, which is a record for us and is amazing. So if people would like to help us with that, we feel free to reach out.
So you said 50 businesses are helping with the care drive?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're hosting boxes. And what we do with that too, with our awesome media partners, obviously here and other places, we share all the participating locations who will be collecting for us. So we promote your business too in the media, on our website. So everybody that's participating, you can drop off items there. That helps you get acquainted with another business in town, perhaps, and while doing some good and donating some items to families in need.
So we've got the list. Where can you find the list for the community care drive? The needs list.
The needs list is on our website. It should be under our Crittenton Community Care Drive section under events, I believe. It will also be at the participating locations. Now, we do post a wish list every month, the first of every month, on our social media sites. These are a little more strategic items, but I would like to put in context, though. The need is so great. Roxy, I'm going to let you guess. How many diapers do you think we handed out last year?
I can't even imagine. I mean, you look at diapers and they're just massive.
That's right.
How many?
Over 85,000.
85,000 diapers in what time frame?
That was this last fiscal year, so it was June to July. Our fiscal year ended this past July.
And now, I don't have any children, but I do have friends who have children. Recently, I went to a baby shower and picked up diapers. Oh my! How can you afford children?
Exactly.
Just the diapers alone are so expensive. So I get the need.
Well, and you look at it too. We had over 1,800 packages of wipes and over 900 cans of formula, but that didn't meet the overall need. I think it's important to note too, though, like our diapers, we hand those out. Those are supplemental. We're not just handing them out willy-nilly either, because we're conserving those, because we have such a large contingent. Just like you said, Roxy, there's so many if people that are utilizing our services. That's just another thing to compound and add stress and crisis to their already full plate. And that's one way we can help them alleviate some of that.
I'm talking with Brent Oest. He is the Development Director for Crittenton Center. And Crittenton Centers has been known as a million different names. And I wonder, I've lived here my whole life.
Yep.
Crittenton Center has been around longer than I have. Where does that name come from? I've always wondered.
Yeah, it's real interesting. Charles Crittenton, it's a gentleman's last name. Charles Crittenton was from New York City. He created several different Crittenton centers across the country, but he would not do a final approval until he put his official stamp on it. So our initial first name was Florence Crittenton Center.
Okay.
So it was named after his daughter. And just like everything else, we've adapted over time. We're keeping Mr. Crittenton's name, obviously, with the Crittenton's Community Care Drive. We like our C's. But
alliteration is key.
Alliteration's amazing. But it's awesome because, it shows what he was a forward thinker for his time in the early 1890s. It's hard to imagine what he envisioned in his time and where we're at now.
It's amazing.
Exactly.
And thanks, Charles. That was nice of you to stop through Peoria.
Yeah, exactly. He kind of looked like Chester Arthur, the president, a little bit. He had a great mustache, I'll say. Yeah.
Oh, so Crittenton Centers, 133 years, and this year they are refreshing a long-standing event. Now it's Crittenton's Community Care Drive. Now, you said there are 50 locations to drop off your items. If you are wanting to drop off items, I want to know what those items are. Where do you go for that?
Yeah, just visit our website. It should be under Crittenton's Community Care Drive. And at some of the participating businesses, we'll have a flyer on the box. And also keep an eye out for your local WMBD station and the radio station. We should be listing some participating businesses once March 17th hits. And also, if for some reason you just want to donate something, you can come to Crittenton anytime between 8 and 4, Monday through Friday. If you have something you would like to drop off, just let us know it's for the supply drive. We want to recognize you accordingly.
Now, off air, we also talked about you do tours.
Yeah, we love getting people in the door. We've been around 133 years, but a lot of people move in and out with our hospitals, with Caterpillar, and just life in general over 133 years. You have to keep telling your story, and an easy way to do that is to get people in the doors. I love hosting people for tours, explaining a little bit of the history and obviously our great services that we have and the impact we can make. You really don't know what impact an individual or another business can make until you have a conversation. And we love to have those conversations, and that's a low-pressure way to get in the door to just learn what we do.
Crittenton's Community Care Drive kicks off March 17th, runs through April 17th. Over 50 local businesses have the boxes that you can drop the goods. The needs list is on their website, and what is that website, by the way?
Yeah, our website is Crittenton Centers with an S.org.
CrittentonCenters.org, and you can give. And everybody gives a little. It helps.
Yeah, that's 100% right. We do this one time. We do a huge focus on one time a year for our community care drive. But, we have amazing individuals that do this on a one-time, one-off event themselves throughout the year for us, and we appreciate that. We can't help serve the people we serve in the Tri-County area without the help of the community as a whole. And that's why we always like engaging the community and seeing how we can partner.
Well, we've talked about partnerships and services and the care drive. If someone's in need, how do they go about saying, I cannot imagine being, say, a single parent. And when I saw those diaper prices, and that's just one part of raising a child, a very small part. So how do people become recipients of the programs?
Sure. Yeah. Obviously, you can look at the website or just come in. We know asking for help's a sign of strength. And that may be that, we have our information on the website. We have ways to reach out. But we do realize this is it's a personal thing to ask for help. And maybe you feel more comfortable talking in person. Come down and we'll put you with the right person and find out what your needs are and how we can help meet those needs. It's really encouraging the individual to take that first step. We can't make the first step for them, but we can make that step as comfortable as possible.
I love that. You don't have to jump through hoops. Just show up.
Exactly. Show up.
I need a little assistance. Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, too. Something like for our crisis nursery, we don't define crisis. If somebody's in crisis in that minute, they're not looking to jump through hoops to help get service. We do a basic intake, get the information required, but we make that as painless as possible as we can.
Brent Oest with Crittenton Centers. Their Crittenton's Community Care Drive in its first year, refreshed, rebranded, and ready for you with a record number of locations where you can drop off the needs. And the needs are diapers, wipes. It's ridiculous how many things go into raising a child.
And they're not affordable on a budget usually.
Oh, no. Children are not budget friendly, are they?
Not at all.
Brent, thanks you so much for stopping by and talking with us again. I look forward to more from Crittenton Centers. I know we've got the Festival of Trees. Well, it's not until November, December. It's going to be here before you know it. And I saw a little something else too, a little preview. It is Baby Brunch.
Yeah, Baby Brunch is Friday, April 25th from 11:30 to 1:30. What we've done in the past for the Crittenton's Community Care Drive, we tried to give an idea of how many items we collected at that time. So also by moving the Crittenton's Community Care Drive to about a week before Baby Brunch, that's going to allow us to count all of our numbers from all of our collection sites and add those to the final tally that those at Baby Brunch with the items they're bringing in, and give them an amazing number of all the generous support in the community. And we're obviously going to share that on our socials as well, because we hope the community celebrates that accomplishment along with us.
I love it. Baby Brunch, Friday, April 25th, 11:30 at the Peoria Country Club. And I look forward to more and more and more. And thank you so much for letting us be a part of all of this. It feels good.
It's really great to the partnerships. I know we've hit on it so much, but that's really what makes everything move forward. You have to have every consensus to be able to move forward. Otherwise, you're just stagnant and you don't grow. And service, life's tough. Our services are needed, and we've got to grow with the community.
Absolutely. Community collaboration with Crittenton's Community Care Drive. It's all the C's. And I look forward to seeing how this pans out. We'll get all that information up on our websites as well, so you can just click and find out where you can go to help fill the need. Thank you so much, Brent.
It was a pleasure again, Roxy. I look forward to chatting in the future.
CrittentonCenters.org. Find out how you can be a part of the Crittenton Community Care Drive. This has been another episode of What's Going On Central Illinois, the Greater Peoria Public Affairs Program, a weekly check of charitable community events, organizations, and neighborhood goings-on with me, Roxy. A production of Cumulus Central Illinois. Now get out there and have a fabulous day. And a happy St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. I'll be at the parade announcing. Stop by, say hi, and I'll give you a shout out. Until next week, this is What's Going On Central Illinois. Now get out there and make beautiful memories, and don't forget to be kind to all kinds, even yourself. That doesn't cost a dime. Until next week, be safe out there.